Okay, can we have a solid internet connection? No problems, no mistakes of any kind. Just everything working exactly as intended from the get-go. Okay. For that reason, as soon as I started the stream, it just like my internet just plummeted. Whoop, big dip. I don't know why, but this is no longer an issue. I just restarted my internet and I'm keeping an eye on you, you motherfucker. I restarted you once, I can restart you again. Okay, I bought you from Huawei. I can unbuy you. I don't know. I can't actually return it by now. Like it's too much, too long. How old are we? 32? Damn, that's pretty good actually. That's fire. Yeah, nobody wants chat control, William. Don't be afraid. Um, number one, okay, I don't even know what the chat control entails. Was there actually? Hold up, I'm gonna search it up right now. What does they actually plan to do for chat control? Danish chat control laws. Actually, presidency backs away from chat. Oh, they backed away. New Danish proposal for chat controls. Fat problem. Danish chat control law refers to EU regulation to prevent and combat child sexual abuse, currently driven by Denmark's EU Council presidency, which began in July 2025. Danish compromise drops mandatory scanning of all user communication, but introduces Article 4 risk mitigation duties for high-risk services, which critics argue enabled de facto scanning and weakens end-to-end encryption. Revised proposal also mandates age verification and identity check, effectively banning anonymous communication, restricting users under 16 from installing common apps. While text removes explicit detection orders, it includes review clause allowing European Commission to propose mandatory scanning in the future and move former MEP describes chat control 2.0 arriving through the back door. The legislation is now moving to copper for ambassador approval before potential trialogue negotiation with the European Parliament. Okay. So it seems to me that's difficult. No. Okay, here's the thing. Fuck the children. I don't mean it in that way, but like it always comes down to think of the children. It's always somebody going, but what about the kids? What if like it was the same with rock music? It was the same with fucking movies, with video games, everything. It's all the time. Don't you think of the kids, okay? And it's never protects the kids. It's never actually managed to protect kids. That's the problem. You always try to implement the law, always trying to make it illegal to do something with the idea that it protects the children, but never protects the children. It never fucking works. And that's why fuck the kids. I don't care what the fuck happens to the kids. You cannot convince me that this is a good idea. You can tell me this is too fucking... You can tell me that with this tech, we predict that like we're gonna catch 5 million pedophiles by the end of 2025. I would still be opposed to it because it doesn't fucking work. Okay, that's the thing. Like, fuck them kids. I don't care. it's not gonna fucking work. It's never works. It never fucking happens. So in this sense, like them implementing this law, don't give a shit about the kids, okay? Fuck them. Because it never fucking works. Since it's always, because here's the thing. It's always the job of a parent to see what their kid's doing online, you know? It's, if your child got groomed on fucking Roblox or whatever, you know, like if your child sent fucking naked pictures of themselves to fucking John McPedophile on Roblox, you're a shitty parent. You fucked up. You should not be able to have kids. Okay? If you fucked up so bad, your kid sending naked pictures to fucking pedophiles on Roblox, you are a trash parent and you shouldn't have kids in the first place. How is it that, like, how is it that I... It's not simply it is about parents are shitty. Like, there are good parents who raise their kids right and their kids don't get groomed on Roblox. If I was a parent, I would at least casually ask my kid what they're doing online, you know? I would be making sure that they're not doing fucking some weird shit on Roblox, you know? Like, they're not sending their fucking pictures of their asshole to fucking John McPedophile, you know? I would be making sure of that. But, like, instead, you have a bunch of parents who are like, no, instead we're gonna fucking ban Roblox because I wasn't fucking paying attention at all, you know? Here's the thing. There is an argument. That, like, oh, what if the parent is too busy to monitor what their child is doing every single fucking day? You know, just 10 minutes out of their day to be like, hey, are you sending pictures of your asshole? Just, you know, like, 10-second question. Like, they're just too busy to ask this, like, simple parenting question to make sure, to find out what their kid's doing online and if they're in fact safe. You know, they're too busy for it. Well, then, you shouldn't have a fucking kid, okay? If you're too busy for 10 seconds check if your kid is getting groomed online, you don't deserve the kid. Your kid should be fucking taken away from you by CPS immediately. Okay? Because you apparently suck so much, you let your child get groomed. I actually forgot how to play this game. Like, right now it's good, but like it's because I'm getting off by, like, skin on my teeth right now. So yeah, all I'm saying is that as a parent, you should be checking in on your kid enough so that they don't get fucking groomed online. You should be educating your kids. Ah, fuck. You should be educating your kid on the proper online etiquette. Like, don't give out your name. Remember when it used to be a common thing where you don't share your name with fucking people online? You don't share your address. You don't go, yes, I'm John McAllister. I live fucking Elmore Street 123, you know? No. Like it used to be a common fucking thing where we were not sharing the fucking address. But now, so back to the thing that I was so it is like fine. Now we're like, no, share everything that you want online, but only after you're 18, okay? First, you gotta be turned fucking legal and breathable, and then you share everything about yourself online to the fucking ne'er-do-wells out there, you know, which is fucking bullshit. Obviously, don't go around sharing your personal information that you don't want to be shared. Don't like practice online safety, all of that bullshit, but also teach it to your kids, you know. Like the thing is, the reason these parents want to push like this online fucking safety act and the like, the reason they want to do this is because they don't want to teach their kids that actually sharing all of your information online is not good. They don't want to be like, no, don't engage with social media, for example, you know. I don't know why I did this. They want to do like, don't share your fucking name and address online. They don't want to do because they completely ignore themselves. They know it's going to be hypocritical.
Time has passed.
We can skip this. Oh, fuck.
Don't bother trying that over.
Fucker. Always as a downwards fucking... Okay, well, number one, we talked about Roblox games as the fact that, like, while I am impressed by Roblox games in terms of like they managed to do with by what they managed to do, but also here's the thing, you mentioned like two things that I kind of dislike. Number one, I'm not very interested in going on Roblox. Like I'm not very interested in Roblox. But number two, I'm also not super interested in Dark Souls. Like I like the Dark Souls lore and everything, but like the Dark Souls games, I don't know. Ooh, 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 ooh. Never played it. Never played Elden Ring. Actually, the only Dark Souls game I played is Dark Souls 2 and not midway, like in the beginning. I kind of just stopped playing it because I got bored and I got lost. Like I didn't know where I was supposed to go and I got lost and I was like, okay, well, I guess. Ooh, ooh. Come back here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No. No, come on. I'm so close to breaking you. Ah, fuck. Yay! Yippee.
The end, you're still that same child I knew. Helpless. the night I killed your father. You're here, in front of me, only because of this pendant. But what if I take it from you? Will you fear death once again?
You sound like a frightened one to me.
That Sifu didn't teach you this line. Let's see how you handle it effectively.
Am I should start dodging again. I'm not good at the I'm not good at actual like I don't know why, but like the space to parry is so much worse actually. I'm here. Ooh, ow. Back here, come on. Oh no, come on, you bastard. The meme music. Oh, okay. I mean, I used to back in the day. I used to play like I wouldn't play meme music while playing this game, but I would play like my music for sure. Like I think my musical taste fits a lot with kung fu martial arts aesthetic, at least in certain way. Like I think one of them is straight up like one song that I have in my music playlist is straight up from Ip Man, which is one of the inspirations for this game. Is Ip Man? It's a martial art. It's a movie about like martial arts. Fuck no, come on! Oh, you piece of shit. We're so close, come on. Nope. Son of a bitch. No, it wouldn't. Digital circuits on, doors jammed. Wait, I'm bad. Would probably help you with this. So let me listen to the song, and I'll judge you, William. Oh wait, I only selected digital circuits. I didn't select the doors jammed. No. So this is not even a good meme song. I'm not gonna lie. William, I'm judging you. This is not a good meme song. Just telling you in advance. Nope. Son of a bitch. Come on, just die already. Because magical artifact. Finally. Because magical artifact and the magical artifact for oh fuck, right, he has 3 phases. I forgot about that. Wait, does he? No, this is gonna be the bad ending, so it's not gonna be the 3 phases. Yeah. Thank god. I grow older because magical artifact. Yeah, kind of. But did we really win? We're still in the past of our revenge. We fulfilled our revenge, but do you feel satisfied?
You were supposed to guard the talisman, not steal it.
It's the only way to save them, Sifu.
You failed to honor your oath. You are unworthy. Now leave.
He's supposed to serve the Jedi, not betray. You're supposed to balance the Force, not betray us. I don't know.
He who has Gong Fu and Wu De makes the other know he can break him. His hands go out like lightning, and the other doesn't want to fight anymore.
New outfit, vengeance. Several goals cleared. Keep on fighting. So, vengeance by killing Yang. Yeah, right. But what I was gonna say. Yeah, so the wait a minute. We did find something, right? I think it's this way. Wait, this is recently added talisman gifts great serves the greatness of their power is too strong to be left unused. It must never become extinct. It will strike again and retrieve the gifts. Yang's 3 above 2 tombs, 2 lost souls. This was the beginning of the end for him. He has Kung Fu and Wu De makes the other known he can break him. And the other doesn't want to fight anymore. This is Wu De. We still didn't unlock all of it. How do we unlock the rest of this bullshit? The rest of the map, I don't remember. So, wait. We go. Goals. Super Shifu style. No. Taking any shortcuts and finish at 40 years old or less with only these modifiers. Health recovery, permanent damage, enemy level stronger, damage multiplier. There's only these modifiers: health recovery, permanent damage, structure, crack and deflect, guard and ignored, pendant No pendant. I can buy modifiers? What modifiers do I buy? Well, can I buy, I guess? How do I buy modifiers? Oh, modifiers to shift. Yeah, okay. Ah, cool. Health default. 1 health point. Invincible. Wait. Any damage to your health kills you. What the fuck? Your health bar is disabled. Each hit received ages you 1 year. Game over when you go above 70 years old. What the fuck? Doubles your base health. Do not recover health even with shrines. Your health goes back up full at the end of a fight, but it's not restored by beating enemies. Huh. Interesting. Breaks your structure and instantly kills you. So yeah, like one of them is like makes it harder, and the other makes it essentially cheat, and you can buy them, huh? Super Shifu style. Deflects deal tremendous damage to enemy structure. Change your guard behavior. Enemy attack go past your guard, you can only deflect or avoid them. When guarding, you automatically avoid enemy attacks. How to avoid and how to deflect. Huh. Interesting. Wait, one punch? Touch of Death. One punch breaker. Enemy structure breaks in 1 hit. Ooh. Beat some specific enemy decreases your age by 1. Is a modifier in student difficulty only. Ah, fuck. For real? Oh, you can only do it in student. Each death makes you younger. Game over when you go under 20. On new run, you start at 70 years old. That's fucking crazy. Excuse me. Okay, hold up. Now I can make. Oop. I can go for harder difficulty. Wait, can't you? Wait, hold up. Going harder difficulty from no. Going master difficulty from disciple in Sifu. I remember Mackenzie was talking about it, where you could change it. Master difficulty in Shifu is a intended progression for players seeking key differences, enemy stats, crowd control. It's highly recommended beat the game on Disciple at least once, ideally achieving the Wuda Hinden, and gold stamping all Tiger Arena challenges before attempting Master. Skill focus, how do you do that? How to do that? Hold up. Return to main menu. Yes. Story, new game. All your progress. Wait. Oh, import skill progression. Yes. Continue. Yes. Let's go as boy. Still. Okay. Am I wrong, or is this corner looks different? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually started the stream later today because I was preoccupied. Today I was. Okay, hold up. Let's go. The squat. Okay. So today essentially I was I started bright and early. Actually, before going to sleep, I had like a 3/4 of an energy drink. Then I went to sleep. Then I woke up bright and early. That's how I make sure to wake up early. This is my
Warehouse.
like little thing that I do if I need to wake up early, you know, which I managed. Then I finished the rest of the energy drink when I woke up, and I started doing squats. Which, here's the thing. Well, I did do it deliberately.
I don't think there'll be a problem.
Well, I did do it deliberately. I also did kind of like get like, I don't know, like lightheadedness when I was exercising, and I think that was a side effect of drinking energy drinks like early in the morning with no breakfast, you know. But I managed to finish 800 squats, which is just shy of 100 squats of what I did previously. But to be fair, I had like a 4 days break, and because I was recovering from carrying the fucking fridge. Okay, so far so good. Purple mist.
Open it! Open up!
No freaking way. Put that down.
Hey KJ, what's good? We're just starting our master run for Shifu. So it's so we finally beat Yang in Shifu. We finally beat the final boss. So now we're starting the switching from being a disciple to being a master. Well, we are on master now, which is, you better hurry up, okay? Because like if you don't hurry up, I'm gonna beat master before you beat master. I'm kidding. I will struggle. I will struggle. I'll cry. I'll shit my pants probably. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it probably will be. I mean, we are kind of like hurt right now, which is crazy. Nice. So how are you doing, KJ? How's your day going? I was just talking about my day and the fact that I woke up bright and early, had some exercise. Then buckle up. Nope. He's the one with the... Damn, now he has a weapon. Hold up. So I had some exercise, had some Mara rivals. Whoop, nope. And I actually was doing some side project today. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. But I picked up drawing again. Because essentially in my Discord channel, the William. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea about the difference yet. But they do seem to be taking away more of my HP than before. They're definitely taking away more of my HP than they used to be. Nope. Fuck, I saw I avoided this one. Nope. The local homeless man? Are you talking about Fajar or any one of the junkies he's employing, you know? Yes, Fajar. Okay. Well, to be fair, in the beginning I couldn't really I couldn't really autopilot Fajar because he's specifically he's constant like trying to like side sweep motherfucker. Him constantly trying to like side sweep me really annoyed me. Him constantly just sweeping me off my feet, you know? Like I'm a Disney princess. I also had a glitch while I was playing on Disciple. I had a glitch where, for that reason, if you skip the cutscene where Fajar goes into the trees, he just fucking stood there without... He just stood there. Medically, he just stood there not doing anything. And that really pissed me off. Fuck. Ooh. Well, it is kind of funny until you find out that it's like soft locks your game, so you have to restart the fucking hideout. And until you found out you're getting soft locked, so now you have to like restart the entire hideout, and you didn't figure it out on the first try. I mean, kind of, yeah. It's a hero 6 versus 6 hero shooter, so yeah, it is like on Overwatch. Except it's better than Overwatch because I did play a little bit of Overwatch 2, and I genuinely every minute I was like, I want to play Marvel Rivals instead. But anyway, I did play Marvel Rivals today. Well, when it just came out and all of my friends were enjoying Overwatch, I was very jealous. But who would have thought that now I would instead be enjoying for free Marvel Rivals, and I would be like, who Overwatch who, you know?
These will be useful.
Yeah, I do relate to that struggle as well. Yeah, the laptop gang playing on a. Yeah, it is a struggle. It is a struggle when you're on a laptop. That's why I'm glad that when I finally got the money, I built my own PC. And here's the thing, I did have a little bit of a FOMO about, like, after I built my own PC, I had a little bit of a FOMO because essentially right at that time immediately came out bunch of like new processors, new graphics cards, and I was like, are you telling me like the shit that I just bought that was top of the line is already like the older generation? Are you fucking kidding me? I just bought this shit. But like now I am kind of like glad that I bought it at the time that I did, because immediately AI hiked it all up. Because it's on Unreal Engine. It's built on Unreal Engine, and so this game like tends to stutter sometimes. No. This game stutters sometimes because it's Unreal Engine. So like no matter what you do, sometimes like it will load. Because like look at all of this stuff. Like all of this is all of these are like destructible environments with like well, it's all like destructible environments with like physics and bullshit, you know? So it stutters purely through the fact that No, the reason it doesn't stutter in combat is because when you enter a room, it loads all of the... It tries to do like essentially a stealthy load of the... It tries to do a stealthy load of the environments. It's trying to do like the... It's trying to stealthily load in all of the like destructible bullshit that you can have in this game, right? And then the thing is, it's still Unreal Engine. It still like works like dog shit. It's still Unreal Engine, so it still works like dog shit. So because of that, when it tries to load all of these environments, it does a little stutter, and like you can notice it does. Sometimes it does like a little bit of visible stutter. Sometimes it's like barely noticeable. But it's because like whenever you're opening a door, is they're trying to do a stealthy load the page, right? Like they're trying to stealthily load all of this destructible environment, and then when you exit it, like right now, it's trying to load all of this stuff, you know. Wait, which one is stage 4 again? Because it could be like legitimately just the amount of stuff you need to load. Like again, like there was a little bit, but no. The CEO lady. I'm not sure why it would be specifically with Jin Fang out of all of them, but I have no clue. It could be the sheer amount of stuff you need to load. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. It is weird. It's mostly the problem is the fact that it's Unreal Engine. It's the fact that here's the thing. Since the day one of Unreal Engine launch, it was like they essentially promised you the best graphics. No, Unreal Engine had always had problems since the day one of its release. Since the day one of its release, they essentially promised like very high graphic fidelity for any game you can imagine. So like essentially, the reason you would choose Unreal Engine, the reason you would choose Unreal Engine is because it has very high graphical fidelity. Wow, what the fuck? It has very high graphical fidelity, and so, but the problem with having high graphical fidelity. The problem with having high graphical fidelity is that like it comes at the cost of like you need powerful hardware for it. So since the day one, the main thing that everybody talked about is the fact that like if you're playing an Unreal Engine game, it's gonna look very fucking pretty. It's gonna look very pretty, but then like your computer will stutter because of the amount of like the amount of shit it requires. Isn't Unreal Engine literally made by the Fortnite people? Am I wrong? Hold up. Unreal Engine company. Yeah, it's yeah, like literally, literally Fortnite, like the Fortnite company first made Unreal Engine, and then they made Fortnite. Whoop. But well, that's because the thing is, yeah, the thing is, it's because the people who made Fortnite and the people who made Unreal Engine are the same people, you know, versus other people who make stuff on Unreal Engine. They're like, I buy license for Unreal Engine, I make the game, you know, and I don't know the quirks and the quirks and the other things about it. It's kind of like a like the people who made Fortnite, they knew the things that they were making, you know. I'm gonna restart the hideout because damn, I'm getting washed. It's kind of like Rockstar Games. Rockstar Games have their own engine for Rockstar bullshit, right? And they know all the quirks and eccentricity of the engine. If at the same time the people who made if at the same time Rockstar like tomorrow releases a Rockstar like engine, you know, and there it was like free to use, do you expect everything to come out looking like GTA 5 at least, you know? You would probably come out expecting it, but like what you would get is a bunch of like stuttering noises and messes because people were like, oh shit, I didn't know you couldn't like have like open windows or something. Well, it doesn't look that well. Here's the thing: this game specifically, the key part about it is it is stylized. It's not made to look like very high graphic detail. It's made to look stylized, but yeah, but as I said before, part of the stuttering isn't even the graphical fidelity. It's the like little things that you need to load in, like the fact that like every time you enter a room, there's so many destructible environments. There's so many environments that can be like turned into turn into like a paper mache or whatever, you know? Like the fact that you have like so many bottles you can throw and so on and so forth. Yeah, like that's what makes it stutter, is because like you have like walls that you can destroy, and the wall gets destroyed into like sticks that you can pick up and like smack the enemies with. All of that is a computing processing power going like, well, you know, like I have to like preload it. It doesn't come out immediately off the rack, you know. Yeah. To be fair, it would be even more like machine intensive if you needed to calculate it in real time. If essentially like in real time, if in real time you had to go like calculate every single time a stick gets dropped, it would be so much more like inefficient. It would be so inefficient the game wouldn't run. So you need to preload it instead, and that preloading comes with stuttering. That's why and it's also about the fact that they're not doing like, they're not exactly loading the levels, right? Like you never get the level like wait a minute, loading the levels. It's instead it's all seamless transition with you like opening this door, right? Like you opening this door just loaded bunch of stuff, right? And yeah, like no stuttering here because this door is not loading a level. This door doesn't load a level at all, but this door does. But it's seamless transition, okay? And that seamless transition is coming with the lag. Oop. It's actually, I remember there was a game I was playing that was a little bit old, okay? And so they had like a loading screen, and they had like press X to exit the loading screen when like the loading is done. But like because my PC was like way, you know, way more powerful than the game essentially expects, you know? The game was like, my PC was essentially coming like 20 years from the future compared to what the game was expecting. So because of that, like every single loading page took me like couple of seconds, you know? Every single time I was loading something, it took like literal milliseconds, and like I would essentially like load the screen. Like I would like press like next level, and like I would load, and the loading screen would be there for like a nanosecond before it went like, you press any button to continue, you know? Which is very weird. Oop. That's why that's why some older games actually have a lot of that's why a lot of older games actually have like elevators. Elevators used to be, and I'm pretty sure still are, very popular stealth loading technique. In order to stealthily load the level, you just put a guy in an elevator, and the elevator ride will take as long as the game is loading the next level. So like for a newer machine it's gonna be like instantaneous, but like for the older one it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna take a little bit. Ooh. Oh. I saw I did it. Nope. Oh, come on. I saw it did it again. There it is. How come I keep fucking it up? Unbelievable. Did the timing get tighter? Damn, I didn't even realize I was getting dogpiled there. I mean, right now they're actually having they're having a tournament as we speak. There's a tournament between whoop. There's a tournament between multiple in like multiple countries and like there is a tournament in US, tournament in Europe, tournament in Oceania and East Asia. And like it's all together. It's like it's together. It's a big Marvel Rivals tournament. I think it's called Ignite. And right now Navi is there. The classic sports esports tournament teams are there. Pretty sure the big ones in the scene at least. But also they do less. They do like regular tournaments. I think. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like because I never got to participate in it because I never had a team. That's the problem. Like I'm always qualified to join like a tournament, but like I don't have a team that would join with me, you know. I wish my friends were the same like rank as me, but sadly they're just a little bit too little. But they do regular tournaments where essentially on platinum rank and above. So the ranks go bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, and then there's a higher ranks besides that. But platinum and above can join this tournament. I think it's like third. No, I don't remember how much it is. Hold up. I'll search it up in a second. But I'm pretty sure I'm sure in general the esports for Marvel Rivals is pretty high. Because I think it's mostly because it was such a big hit instantaneously. Hold up. Marvel Rivals tournament winning winning prize. There's right now like I'm closing the window, but like there's right now like thunder and rain outside, which I'm welcoming very much. It's been hot, and now so Marvel Rivals tournament prize pool varies significantly by the event type, ranging from early seasonal championship 15,000 and major creator event. Well, nobody cares about major. I'm not gonna participate in this. Marvel Rivals Ignite 2026, the main professional circuit, a total prize pool is 3 million distributed across 5 regions. So 3 by 5, that's up. Regional stages offer pool between 7,500. Yeah, I'm talking about seasonal championships. So seasonal championships are 14k if you want to participate in those. Across all regions, with first place teams earning 6k. What? Oh, that's a total amount, but like 6k per team. So 1,000 per person because you have 6 people in a team. Okay. I was mostly curious about that part. Because I was like 15,000 sounds like more than I remember. I remember it being like 1k per person essentially. But yeah, like early in the season essentially like any Joe Schmo can join and play like pre-seasonal tournaments, which is 6k a reward for first place. But the what's it called? But the professional scene is obviously gonna get bigger rewards. Anyway, so with Marvel Rivals, there is actually a thing about the fact that they, number one, they keep increasing the size of the essentially the game file, because they keep like increasing the texture quality or whatever. But like I was gonna say, oh, he's not dead yet, fucker. They keep increasing like the texture size file and whatever. But the they did try to like decrease, like early days stuttering was like tremendous, because again it's Unreal Engine stuff, and they also have destructible environments as well. I remember in the early days when I used to play like the highest setting, because I could do it essentially. I was like, you know what, why not? But then I checked out the difference between the highest setting and the lowest setting, graphical setting in Marvel Rivals. And essentially, there's no fucking difference. If you're playing on the lowest setting, you're playing the same quality as the highest setting. The only thing I could notice was the fact that it was a little bit more yellow. I don't know, like there's literally just no visual difference.
No freaking way.
Like there's no visual difference. I don't know what exactly the high resolution textures change, but like when I, yeah, it's almost Doctor Strange actually. Just like in Marvel Rivals. Ooh. Fucker again. Not a playable character, but he is like there is the lore is essentially universes are collapsing in on each other. That's why you have like my only knowledge of Doom is motherfucker Doom when he raps about Mr. Fantastic villain. But what I was gonna say, essentially, there is multiverses. The lore of Marvel Rivals is that multiverses are collapsing, okay, and in order to save the multiverses, different universes have different like solutions, okay. Different heroes come up with different solutions for it, okay. And so in order to solve and those different solutions are essentially in opposition with each other. So like in one universe you need to like help the Master Weaver, the one responsible for Web of Life and Destiny. The other universe you're opposing Master Weaver because you're believing like another guy gonna save the Web of Life and Destiny. Which is a thing that like all super spider heroes have. Like the Web of Light with Destiny is literally like multiversal thread that connects like Peter Parker and Miles Morales and like Spider Penny and whatever. But and like one of the people who's supposed to like save the multiverse essentially is Doctor Doom, because only Doctor Doom can. But there's actually two Doctor Dooms. There is Doctor Doom from 2099, which is like the future of Marvel Comics essentially. and there is Doctor Doom from modern times. And they both think that the other one is stupid and they have the real solution. Which is the most Doctor Doom bullshit you can imagine. Yeah, there's two Doctor Doom. To be fair, it's not an unusual... Well, there is, like, in Marvel Comics, there is a $2.99 comic line, which is essentially Marvel Comics future in the year of our Lord 2099, which is very close. It's not even that far away, you know. And so in 2099 you have Michael O'Hara, which is the new Spider-Man, the Spider-Man 2099. You have the Ghost Rider 2099, and you have Doctor Doom 2099. Those are the ones that I know, but I'm sure there's like other superheroes in 2099 future. I'm pretty sure there's Mr. Fantastic, Fantastic Four 2099 as well. I think they're called like Future Foundation, if I remember correctly. But the premise is essentially that in the future, in one of the futures, there is Doctor Doom, and sometimes he comes back from the future to the past to like interact with his past self, and it's usually like, Doom, you're being a fool, you should be doing this, and then the other Doom is like, no, you're a fool if you don't see how it's supposed to play out. And it's so funny because that's the point of like Doom character, is the fact that he's like a megalomaniac, right? He's like he believes himself to be like the brightest person in the room. So when you present him with literally himself telling him that he's wrong, he will literally not listen to it. Which is the funniest shit imaginable. What do you mean Magneto in the game? Magneto? Oh, it's Magneto. Yeah, he's in the game. He's a playable character. My friend actually is learning Magneto for Marvel Rivals because currently, so when Marvel Rivals started, we joined like season 0, which was the alpha I think it was the beta. That was the beta run of Marvel Rivals. But then later, before that, there was also the closed alpha, which we didn't join. I didn't even know it existed. But like, if I could have joined it at the time, knowing how much Marvel Rivals, like, occupied my life now, I would fucking do it in a heartbeat, for sure. But, so since season 0, my friend was playing Penny Parker, which is the like alternate future Spider-Man. She's essentially, what if Peter Parker went to Japan and became a dad of a teenage girl, and then she became Spider-Man. Oh, she got the mech. She got the mech, yeah. Like, if you watch the Into the Spider-Verse, she got the mech, right? But like, she's but the difference is that like the mech is kind of like different. It looks different. There is actually an Evangelion reference straight up in one of her skins. Yeah, like so anyway, so my friend was playing Penny Parker, and I don't remember. I think season 0, my preferred tank was Thor, which is the like a brawler. He's like a brawler brawler tanks that goes in, assaults your support, you know, leaves, refuses to explain what happened, leaves, you know. But later I started playing Emma Frost. That became my new main, and Mr. Fantastic. Those are my two main characters. But because essentially I started to damn. That's kind of that's the half of the joke. Half of the joke is the setup of the joke, and the other half is the punchline. That's insane that you don't remember the setup, but you only know the punchline. But anyway, but essentially because I kept climbing the ranks of Marvel Rivals, because I refuse to play quick matches. I only play competitive every single time. And because of that, I keep climbing the ranks, because I'm just like everything. I always play with the most like serious motherfuckers, you know, like no, you can't goof off, and I'm like, okay, fine. And so essentially what happened is that like I climbed too high compared to my friend. So my friend is in gold. I'm pretty sure he's not even gold. I'm pretty sure he's like silver. So he's like, so there is it's divided, as I said before, it's divided in ranks, and each rank has 3 sub ranks within them. So you have gold 3, gold 2, gold 1, and then and it goes in order of like the lowest is 3 and the highest is 1. Anyway, so after gold there's platinum. After platinum there is diamond, and after diamond there is grandmaster. Okay, I managed to climb to grandmaster 1, but like I had a big losing streak, so I actually got brought down to diamond 1 recently, which is very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I'm no longer grandmaster. I'm now lowly diamond 1, but I'm trying to get back to my proper play swoop. The problem is that like I started meeting way more people who like troll and stuff during the game, which fucking sucks. I absolutely despise when people just like to Emma Frost name S. To I'm not even sure which one. So Sema Frost? I don't know. I don't know what the joke is. Again, like you're missing. Oh, pennies. Okay. I understood your joke. I understood your joke. You get -2. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not getting. You're not getting a laugh for that. That was a very juvenile joke. But anyway, yeah, I'm playing. So my day was woke up, finished an energy drink, exercise, Marvel Rivals. Then I drawn a little bit, and I actually like lost track of time while I was drawing. Stay away from Marvel Rivals if you have like league attitude to it, you know. Like I want the least amount of people. who have the league attitude of like, you don't know how to play the game, you know, like constantly complaining, like I'm solo tanking and okay. It just like I don't want to. Here's the thing, Mario Rivals. Maybe it's because I'm getting too high up in the ranks or something. But like Mario Rivals started becoming more and more toxic, and I want none of that. I want less and less toxic Mario Rivals players. I want the okay. Because like what I'm saying is that like I just want to see less negativity in the game I'm playing. I want people to have positive attitudes. I want people to be like, wow, good job, love you team, have fun, you know, shit like that. I want to see more of that. I want to see less you don't know how to play the game, the only tank in our team. No, I will not switch from DPS. What do you mean? I want to see so little of that. I want every single That's a positive attitude. But here's the thing. It just what I mean is that Mario Rivals were starting to get toxic, you know? And I have too many examples of people being toxic and I just want to skin them alive. Like I'm not as mad about losing as I am about a toxic player. If a toxic player is in my lobby, I might as well just start throwing the game just to piss them off. I never did so actually I did once technically. Technically, I did once because he kept he was criticizing me tanking, and so I just was like, you know what, fuck you, I'm switching to DPS. I'm gonna be the fourth DPS on our team. That was the only time I was like, you know what, fuck that, I'm done. Yeah, I can imagine. Actually, like Mario Rivals matches, there is like a very weird curve in like the lengths of the games, where essentially like the higher up in a competitive game you are, the higher up in ranks you are, the more games go from like if you're low rank, the average game gonna be like 15 minutes, which is pretty, compared to 60 minutes is pretty short, okay? But then if you're higher rank, the game can go between literally like the game can go anywhere between like 3 minutes to like 30, you know? It's fuck. God damn it. Like it very much depends on like the momentum, I guess, or like how much you're dominating the other team, how much of a skill gap there is. Like I so often get the game where it's like we held off the enemy team from even reaching the first point, and you think it's all in the pocket, and then they hold us off from reaching our first point, and so total the game like was like 5 minutes, you know, and so you kind of go like, oh, okay. But then like you have the like a very long game where it's like, you know, you have like 6 overtimes, you know. Where it's like you think you got it in the pocket, you fully like got your enemy team cornered, and then they managed to squeak out the win, and you kind of go, fuck, god damn. It's unbelievable. Anyway, I'm actually learning new characters now. So as I said before I had my mains were Emma Frost, Mr. Fantastic. I'm also maining Penny Parker simply just because like my friend is no longer playing with me, so I kind of have to like I'll go Petty Parker. And in that regard, in that regard, I'm also started. New main character is Rogue.
I can make
Like she got introduced relatively recently. I said she definitely was introduced after Emma Frost, and honestly, she's very entertaining to play. Mostly because I get to push way more. The thing about Rogue is that she's I'm pretty sure she's like a brawler character, and she's also built to be essentially like a fighting game character. Like her moveset is essentially like it's almost meant to be like you're playing like you have like other characters that are built like that. For example, Moon Knight. No, sorry, fuck Moon Knight. Wrong character. For example, Black Panther and what's his name? Black Panther, Iron Fist, and the what's his name? Daredevil, Spider-Man for sure. Spider-Man has the most like fighting game character moveset out of all of them. It's a toxicity. It's the toxicity. That's what I refer to. Like whenever somebody being toxic to me in game, I just say go play League. You know. I just tell them to go play League of Legends. Yeah, I have no idea. I have not played League myself, but I have played with people who play League and they do get toxic, okay? Like, and I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy League attitude. I enjoy fun, you know? That's why I play the game, for fun. If I lost, I'm having as much fun. If I lost, I had as much fun as winning. But if I had somebody screaming in my ear how I like chose the wrong character, I'm having less fun. I'm not having as much fun anymore. And if I'm not having fun, well, fuck you, buddy, you know? Buckle up. Oh, come on. I'm so close. Just checking time. Anyway, it's gonna rain for next 3 days, I think. Maybe 4. It might rain for 4 days. And cool down the earth, and I'm so glad. I genuinely, I sometimes see people like flexing. I legitimately, I had like the guy flex to me that he was like higher character level than I was. I have no idea what jungle rolls means. But I've had a guy flex to me. So I was playing Mr. Fantastic, okay? And then a guy literally was like in the screen showed that he has higher level of Mr. Fantastic and then said you're not that guy, and I was like and I typed out, well, I'm not that guy. I'm fantastic, you know? But then we lost the match. He was very pissed off, okay? And guess who I had on the enemy team right after? The same guy. And so we won against him. And I just typed out in the chat because he was French. I typed out in the chat French never win. The French never win, buddy. And then everybody clapped, obviously. No, but in actuality, the fact that he tried to flex to me that he was like higher level Mr. Fantastic than me and say you're not that guy, it's so cringe because it's like, okay, so you like spend more time playing this character. Okay, cool. Wow. Wow, you spend so much time playing the character. Yippee! Congratulations! Unemployed award goes to you, buddy. Yay! Yay, we're both playing on Monday morning. Marvel Rivals. Fuck. God, still think to this day is a guy who was so angry at me and asked to call his number to fight or whatever. He actually put his number on the chat. That is straight up. You need. Damn, that is fucking crazy. I only heard about that one. Hold up, I'm grabbing an ice cream. I'm too hot. Where's scissors? Hold up. Bro, where did I put scissors? You know what? Fuck it. I'll open it with a knife. I'm too hot and sweaty, so I'm grabbing a little ice cream reprieve. But that is actually crazy. I don't think I ever had a guy. I did hear like stories about stuff like this, but like I've never had a guy come into me, well, trying to be like, "Yo, fight me in real life, bro." I can't even imagine that, you know. Hmm. No, it's absolutely the dumbest thing ever. Because number one, I did hear stories of like guys who like took it seriously. Like there have been, I think it was in US for sure. I'm pretty sure definitely one in US, but I think some other countries as well. Where like a guy actually did like fly. So yeah, like obviously it's a video game, right? But it's also besides the point of the fact that it's just a video game. It's also about the fact of like if you're inviting somebody to fight you over an online game, right? And that person takes you up on that offer. How do you actually like, because if you're playing online, there's not high chance you're gonna be in the same city, right? So what the fuck do you expect? So like the cases that I do know that did happen, a guy actually had to like fly across US. He flown with a hammer and then hit the guy with a hammer and killed him. But the question is, like, in order to meet up like this, you gotta be mentally unstable beyond anything. Because like, what do you mean you fly to fight somebody who you trash talked online? That is legitimately fucking insane. That is insane. It's insane in so many levels because, again, as I said before, I cannot imagine right now, like a guy trash talked me and I'm gonna go like book a flight to get to his place. What the fuck? What kind of fucking who does it? Yeah. To be fair, I mean, it's also like, I think it depends on the country because like, well, here's the thing. Here's my idea. If I was if I was trash talking somebody, right? And then like, and then I posted my phone number online, like call me. I wouldn't post my phone number. I would post like something like a, you know, like hot singles in your area hotline or something, you know. I would make sure that like you would call some like over 60 sex sex call, you know. That's the kind of things that I would be posting, you know. Like you call me to trash talk and it's like hello, is this you? And it's like, I could be whatever you want, daddy. And it's like, what the fuck? Like that would be the my plan, I guess. But like, it also, again, it depends on like how rational the person is, because again, they could have actually posted their phone number, right? They could have posted their phone number and then just went ahead with the like I now kind of imagine like if you post your phone number like this, like now that I imagine like posting your phone number like this, what I'm imagining happening is that like you call somebody, you call this number like mushi mushi, you know, and then the guy goes, okay, so where are you? And then you go, I don't know, oh, wherever you live, right? Like, I'm this city, and he's like, and then he starts to organize it almost like a date. He goes like, okay, so if I drive for like 3 hours, I can be at your place by like 9 o'clock. Are you free? And then you get, and then you have to go like, well, fucking tomorrow I'm actually busy. Like, do you have like some time next week? And then he goes like, next week I'm gonna have like a dentist appointment. Maybe. Well, what about the week after that? And you're like, well, I'm free next week after that. And then you're like, okay, it's a date. And then like you go out and start kissing each other very passionately. Whoop. And then you go out, have a nice date, start kissing each other very passionately, and that's how you become enemies to lovers. Sorry, took a bite of the ice cream. It's a cola flavored, like frozen ice. Ooh, the guy. No, he was not pissing. He was washing his hands, which is, to be fair, very responsible of him. You hardly expect from a criminal organization that like runs drug smuggling or whatever to wash their fucking hands after toilet. Like, he's very responsible. He was washing his hands, I mean. Well, that's because you can assume canonically it's kind of like Batman Arkham games rules. He doesn't kill them, but he hurts them so bad they're like in the pulp, you know? Like, he doesn't kill them, but he's making sure that like essentially you never You never part of the drug empire business again, you know? Yeah. Oh, big piece of ice cream. Big piece of ice cream, big. My mouth is full of succulent cola flavor. By the way, those Batman Arkham games ruin Batman's reputation, I think. Because like from now on and forever, people will make jokes about how Batman, like, he doesn't kill, but he hurts you so bad you wish you were dead, you know? Because in all of Batman Arkham games, like, he annihilates the motherfuckers, okay? He may not kill, but like, it might as well be a death sentence, you know? Is it not a death sentence if like the guy has to like eat and shit through a straw? Let's hope the straw is not getting mixed up. Oh fuck. God damn it. Coca-Cola. I don't know why, but I think here's the thing. Coca-Cola might be the best flavor. Like it's such a unique flavor as well. Like, could you even describe Coca-Cola as any flavor besides cola flavor? It only has one descriptive, and that's cola flavor. Oop. Ah, fucker. Oh, come on. You can't do this to me. It's not Mortal Kombat. Oop. Yeah, I do like this is the reason it stutters. Like this. Oh, this is not destructible. Okay, this being destructible environment, right? And then it like falls down and you get like one stick for damage, you know? And you have, oh, this is destructible, okay. And you also have this as movable object that destroys itself as well. That's why it stutters. Here's the thing, I actually remember watching need a lot of updates constantly added to keep players in. Well, depending on the game. Because a lot of new games are like called live service games, which means that they're getting constantly updated throughout the gameplay. For example, Marvel Rivals, right? The reason it constantly gets new updates is because they're introducing new heroes. New heroes, new maps, new game modes, all for free. And how do they get their money back? Well, the skins. Updates every 20 years and they're still top 10 games. That is fair. That is fair. Well, to be fair, not everybody got that magic touch that Valve has. Valve has that magic touch. The only thing that Valve did not have magic touch on was the Steam Machine. But even then, like, we don't know. Like the problem with Steam Machine right now is that it's too expensive. Like it's essentially the same price as if you build your own PC, right? If you build PC from scratch with the same components, you would get around the same price as a Steam Machine. So that's a big that's a big downside for people. But like even then we're still probably gonna get people like buying Steam Machine because it's Valve and it's like we know it's gonna be quality and it's gonna be good. Yeah, but Dota community, as you said yourself, is very toxic. So, like, the more toxic the community is, the more diehard they are for their IP. You know. Well, not really. I mean, like, as far as I understand, literally, like, from all the YouTube channels that like deal with like the tech stuff. Essentially, if you were to build your own Steam Machine, if you like if you bought the components and assembled like the same size, the same specs, everything, and like made it like your own Steam Machine from scratch, you know, you would get the same price as what Valve is asking for their Steam Machine. Maybe. But what I was gonna say is that yeah, like that's the problem with Steam Machine. It's like Valve itself is not happy with the price. Valve itself is not happy with the price of the Steam Machine. They're not. They wanted for it to be like $750. The problem is the fucking AI data centers that make the components more expensive. It's not like they like year ago. The price of the components would not year ago, but like okay, 10 years ago, the price of the components would be cheaper, and so you could both build and buy Steam Machine for cheaper. That's the problem. Like it would be cheaper either way, you know. I'm really struggling against this guy. Ooh. No, absolutely not. And I don't think so. I mean, like, depending on what you classify as the worst console. Because right now, it essentially competes with Xbox that doesn't have exclusives. You know? So, it's more powerful than Xbox. It has the same amount of exclusives on it. You know, the same amount. It's smaller than the Xbox. It's kind of like not competing really for the Xbox is still kind of it's crazy how like the fact that the Xbox is bigger. Yeah, like Steam Machine is really small in comparison. I think if Xbox comes with its own controller, then like that's the only beat that like Steam Machine doesn't have over Xbox is the fact that they don't come with their own controllers. But like that's because what do you mean? As I said, Xbox is bigger. Xbox is bigger, probably less powerful. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the like how comparison wise between Steam Machine and I said Xbox was bigger. The Xbox was probably less powerful. The only thing Xbox has over Steam Machine is the fact that it comes with a controller, but that's because the controller is not as good as a Valve controller. Everybody wants the Valve controller, you know? Fuck, I'm trying to fucking stagger this guy. There it is. Ooh. Finally, finally.
I have spent 8 long years preparing for this.
No, I've never had a console in general, so I was always a PC user, so I've never the closest to a console I had was PSP when I was little, and I also had like a steering wheel. You know the steering wheel for like drive racing games. That's what I had. And so no, I never had a controller in general. Like I never held one. I actually, because I'm planning to play on this channel the God of War remakes and the like, and other games that are probably more suited for controllers. I'm actually planning to buy like a controller online, but I'm planning to buy like the cheapest controller imaginable. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy the $10 one, but I at least seen online like a for 20 euro essentially. For 20 euro I can buy relatively, I don't know how good the controller would be. If it stops functioning in a year, to be fair, the if it stops functioning in a year, to be fair, then I'm gonna be considering other type of controller, which is the Steam controller. This because the I do kind of want it. Well, but it's like $100, and I'm like, do I want to spend 100 euro on a fucking controller? That's fucking insane. I think, here's the thing, nothing can be that cheap. Like if it's $5, you know you're getting scammed somehow. To be fair, I did buy a fridge for 9 euro, literally quite recently, you know. So maybe I should hold my judgment a little bit. Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, that's where I was buying my games back when I was buying games. Well, when I was in Ukraine, my mom would take me to like to a bazaar, right? And in there you would have like a guy who's like who can like burn you a CD, you know? No, at the very least, he would just give you one disc. Thank God for that. He just gave you one disc. Oh. Nice. All right, I need the code. I forgot. But yeah, from those places, I don't remember what games we did and didn't buy. But after a while, me and my mom figured out pirating. Wow, what the fuck? But anyway, after a while, me and my mom figured out how to pirate games, and since then, I had very rarely paid for a game. Not gonna lie, I very rarely pay for a game. The only time I pay for a game is if I can like enjoy it for a long time, or if it's like very cheap, or if my friend like convinces me, essentially. Like, one of the first games I bought was Minecraft, and that was like 5 years ago. So it wasn't like a peak Minecraft era. It was like 5 years ago I bought Minecraft for the first time.
Oh man.
How do you fall asleep while playing something?
The two giants over there. What's behind their door?
It is boring. Yeah, like the joy of Minecraft is the creativity that you can put out in it. So it's really it's kind of like, you know, Lego, essentially. Oh, okay. Well, that's different. Because if you're saying Minecraft is boring, Terraria is just as boring, I think, in my opinion. They're equally as boring together. Nope. Like, you saying that Terraria is more interesting than Minecraft, that's kind of like a... That there is as much to do in Terraria as there is to do in Minecraft. Like, the exploration is the same. No, there's exact same amount to do in Terraria as there is in Minecraft.
Tonight. Hey, didn't you hear what you just said? We're closed for the night.
Yeah, well, now Minecraft is reaching that stage soon as well. Like Minecraft keeps growing its amount of items you can do. I mean, it's up to your opinion, but it's up to your opinion. But like, in my opinion, they're equally kind of dull. As a big, for me, the problem with Minecraft and Terraria is the fact that there is not really a concrete objective that I can go to. You know, yeah, there's obviously like the end in Minecraft and the in Terraria where you in the Terraria you can like defeat the Moon Lord or whatever the fuck his name is. But like in both cases. In both cases, it's not exactly like concrete. Go there, do this side quest, and that's what kind of like makes me bored of the game. Oh, nope.
You were not supposed to be part of tonight's group. You disappoint.
Fucker. God damn it. Like, for me, Minecraft and Terraria are the same game, not because of the blogs, but because I just don't have much to do in it. Oop. Like, I mean, like, you have much to do, but not much in like that sense, you know. They like, simply because you can do anything in those games doesn't mean that, like, I want the concrete, solid, go there, do this, you know. I don't want the choose your own adventure anymore. I want the... Nice. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? I stopped playing in sandbox when I was when I stopped going to kindergarten. So that's kind of like, you know, that's my point essentially. Like, sandboxes are better for children. Yeah. That's like the older I like. To be fair, I liked Minecraft as a kid. I liked Minecraft. I liked creating my own. Here, like, my favorite thing was to like create secret bases. Even so, I was like alone. I didn't have like a friend to invite, but I still like to create a secret base. You know, having like fun and whatever.
Are you a friend of Sean's?
No. Seeing how he treats others, I don't think he has any.
No. But I'm not a big fan of sandboxes. Because it just now, the older I got, the less I wanted to build like my own secret base. Yeah. Yeah, it is true that they have like bosses to beat and stuff, but like it's still a big part of the game for Terraria is like mine this ore, you know. Like you're very unlikely to beat the final boss and whatever without like mining the ore. Like it's all about like the loop of like most of it is just mining the fucking ore. Most of the time in Terraria, you're just mining the ore to get the next boss. Yeah. Also, this is not a critique of Terraria, because I'm just saying that it's not my kind of game. But mining the ore is the same thing as like grinding levels for the boss. I don't find grinding levels for the boss entertaining, you know?
Step forward. You're about to be tested.
Yeah.
You'll pay for that.
But it's kind of like grinding like for when like, you know, sometimes in the game when like to beat the boss you specifically need to grind before beating the boss, you know. You need to grind levels to get like higher stat points because otherwise the boss is like unbeatable. Like I don't enjoy grinding in that way, you know. I don't enjoy, like, if by the end of the game, if essentially, like, if I can normally play the game and like I cannot beat the boss without like then doing a side quest of like min-maxing and like ultimately grinding out the levels to get to high enough to beat the boss, I don't like the game, you know. I don't like the idea of like sidetracked in the main story just to like get higher stats now, because like sadly the boss is like the boss doesn't take damage under fucking 300 or whatever.
This battle isn't over yet.
You're a fast learner.
It's very annoying to me in games when you have a essentially when essentially you need to grind in order to defeat the boss. That's so annoying to me. I should be able to waltz into the boss room butt naked and still be able to beat it through sheer grit and determination, you know?
Pick up your weapon. As you
God damn it. God damn it.
enough with the game.
Now I'm near 60, which is not good for this game. Taking pictures. I got the fucking receipts. Oh, but you see, I fucking hate turn-based RPGs. I genuinely dislike games that I dislike turn-based RPGs. It's just not my style of game. Like I genuinely don't like, you know, like choose the next move, you know, it's like a shooter, the game like this, you know, a fighting game. All of those are fine for me. Turn-based RPGs are legitimately not my cup of tea. Yeah, turn-based RPG are just not mine. I tried on this channel. I tried to play Rogue Trader. So so there is this fantasy series called Warhammer 40,000, right? And it started off as like a tabletop game called Rogue Trader, and then it became like essentially it's called TTRPG, tactical role playing game, where essentially you have multiple like I have multiple like units, you have multiple units, and we simulate war with each other, right? And it's called Warhammer 40,000, right? And then it has like it has books, you know, it has books, it has models, and recently came out two games, one called Rogue Trader, another called Bolt Gun. I'm a big fan of Bolt Gun, but Rogue Trader, I genuinely could not play it. Even so I enjoy the Warhammer 40k property, I could not enjoy Rogue Trader because it was a turn-based fucking game. And as I was playing it, I was like, I'm so bored. I don't wanna do a turn-based fucking strategy game. I don't like it. Oh fuck. Immediately side sweep. Fucker. Wow. Didn't even give me a chance. So aggressive. No respect for your elders for sure. Fucker. Ah, got out. What time is it? 2:05. Wow. Got out. Damn, that ragdolled me for sure. Interesting. Because I remember I saw a video recently where it was essentially breaking down the games by, instead of like a genre like fighting games and so on and so forth, it broke down the games in like 3 genres of like essentially what do you need to do in a game to win, you know? Like, do you... Hold up. I'm so fucking sweaty right now. It's unbelievable. Jesus Christ. Grabbing another ice cream. Essentially, it broke down... The video broke down the games into, like, what do you need to do in order to win in a game, right? Like, if you wanted to cheat in this game, what would you need to do to win, right? So like, and it breaks down the games into yeah. But what I was gonna say is that like it breaks down like essentially you have to cheat in a game. There's 3 categories. One, you cheat through improved skill, right? Like the game requires high level of skill, and that's how you succeed in the game. So in this case, you have like fighting games, obviously with like perfect moves. The shooter games with like perfect aim, you know. Then second way to cheat is have more information than your enemy has, right? So in this sense, it's again kind of shooter games, but also like strategy games like Dota. If you know sorry, if you know where your enemy is at all times, or if you have general idea of where your enemy is, you're gonna win this game more. You're more likely to win the game compared to somebody else, somebody who doesn't have it, doesn't have that information. So there is skill, information, and the third one was something else. Hold up, actually, I'm gonna find the video maybe. Okay. So, 3 genre of game. In my history, 3 game genre. There it is. There it is. So, I'm gonna do this one. This one. Yeah, it is one. Okay. So essentially it's this one. Yeah. Once you see this, you'll never see competitive games. You'll see competitive games differently. And he breaks down into 3 categories essentially. Can I get a
Datum would be better overhearing enemy comms or seeing enemy boost. Also, the closest thing to macro, but I don't.
So he named it macro and meso. But so yeah, essentially like essentially like so like these games are all about you having perfect inputs. So in this case, like you having just right like aim and so on is the perfect is a perfect way to cheat in it. And if you like games where you need to show skill, you're gonna like these kind of games, right? Macro and meso, I'm pretty sure these ones are the ones where it's like if you have information essentially about the map, you know, the players, you get to like get the timing right. So it's fighting games. As you said, you need to have like a strategy. And another one is meso, which is coaching, and essentially is the idea of like it's about not simply information that about the other player. So how much health they have, how like what skills they have on cooldown. It's about this. Oh shit! New season 2 Edge Runners trailers here. Damn. I think I can watch it too. For I'm pretty sure they're gonna fucking whoop my ass if I do this. But like have information about the other players. But meso is about like what's the best move to make, right? Like what's the best choices you can make to win the game. So it's chess, for example. You know, like if you had somebody whispering in your ear about playing a game. And then CSGO is like all 3 because you need to have information about the other players. You have to have information about what you're doing. You have to have information like precise skill control and stuff like that. But yeah, I recommend watching the video. Pretty good. Maybe that allows you to choose your games more wisely from now on. Actually, hold up. Can we, instead of restarting the hideout, can we exit to the give up, I guess? Yeah. Well, yeah, but it depends. It depends what kind of strategy they require, essentially. Because I mean, all games kind of require you to have strategy. Yeah. Like all games require you to have a strategy in some sort of way. It just in sense of like chess, you get to take your time with the strategy, right? And you have to think like about moves and moves ahead. In like Marvel Rivals, you're not exactly thinking about like what's your enemy team gonna be doing on like second point of the game, you know? Like you're not gonna be thinking what your enemy team gonna be doing like 10 minutes from now. I just want to see hold up. So number one, behavior, aggressive. He really likes down strikes. Yeah, it seems like it. Big fan of feet, I guess. Damn. Oh wait, finish train. Sean? No, Sean is more of like well, I mean, he just likes to hit you with a stick. Okay. Oh, shit, what? This is different. Okay.
Stay there!
I like his outfit. Is this how he was training?
Any regrets now?
Is this how he was training for 8 years, by the way? Like for 8 years, he just went out in the rain, started beating up people. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, is the thing that he's wearing right now cosplay or? But or are you referring to something that I haven't seen yet?
One in here, pal. He has a weapon.
Kind of. To be fair, for me, it kind of references the Driver movie, but like I don't think he's referencing the Driver with the what's his name, with Ryan Gosling. Whoop. Something screams to me that that might not be the reference. What does Ryan Gosling, to be fair? Whoop. What does he guzzle? Come? Ooh. Tough call. Tough call, guy. Tough call. Whoop. Nope. Damage. Okay, I thought he was gonna go for a second phase. Whoop. Challenge complete. H20. Let's go, baby! Challenge selection, I guess. Street Fight Club. Eliminate 7 targets. Proves these street fighters they do not know who they're up against. Okay. Oh, it's shortest time, huh? Eliminate 7 people in shortest time. Oh wait, they're not even part of the targets. I thought all of the fuckers in the group were the target. I didn't think it was only 2 out of fucking dozen. Nope. Son of a bitch. Nope. Fucker. Leave me alone. I'm here for a big guy. Damn, we are not managing the best time, but second best time is still good. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. I thought it was 130, not 140. We're so close though. I kind of gave up because I thought it was only 130, not 140. Praise the sun. Start in age 55. Guard, ignore, deflect, avoid only. Enemies 2x damage. Ooh, wow.
Came to the wrong place, pal.
I mean, I guess so by the fucking difficulty. Praise the sun, yeah. Oh, yeah. Deranged old man's beating up these people in the fucking park. Oop. Yeah, no, I know the reference at least through the whoop. Even though I never played Dark Souls, I know the reference through the fucking lore. You know, it is weird, like finding out through like videos and stuff about Dark Souls lore. The fact that the essentially, yeah. But what I was gonna say is that like finding out through like the lore videos and stuff that like in Dark Souls lore, humanity is essentially the coming of the Dark Age. The fact that in a lot of like fictions, humanity is like out there to solve the problem, but in Dark Souls, humanity is the problem. Oop. Oh wow! Wow!
You must enjoy the taste of defeat.
Young lady, I don't think we should be fighting. I'm an elder. You're a young woman. I think we can come to understanding. Whoop. You remind me a lot of my granddaughter, and so I will say very inappropriate things to you. Whoop. Fuck. I saw I was avoiding that. Okay. Round two. Kung Fu. Yeah, no, I saw that was it. Ooh. 61. Yeah, the old man discovered Viagra, okay? Damn. Only second best, let me guess. Oh. Wow, not even the second best because 58 was the limit. Damn. Damn. I'm. This is gonna be a reference to Michael Jackson, isn't it? My grand, because, yep. Is this what Dead as the Disco was inspired by? If you don't know, there's a game that came out where essentially you can do all of this shit but under music. And it's called Dead as Disco. Hmm. You've been hit by, you've been struck by smooth criminal. Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Fuck. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Annie, Annie, fuck. I mean, it does look like a Ip Man movie, but I feel like that's this mostly is a reference to the Michael Jackson. It kind of feels like a very big Michael Jackson reference right now. Because if you didn't know, Michael Jackson was actually a martial arts master. He was studying under Shaolin, okay? Yeah. You know, it's like in that famous Eminem lyric. My Asian cat is Siamese. He acts black, but he's Chinese. No, oh fuck, what was it? No, sorry, it was my orange cat is Siamese. He acts black, but he's Chinese. No, that's a real lyric from Eminem, pretty recently. Hold up. Black Chinese. I think it's called abracadabra, straight up, like the okay, so the lyric, it's the song is called Abracadabra. Guess who? It starts as a callback of like guess who's back. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the? I'm trying. There it is. There it is. There it is. White tees, walking parental advisory. My transgender cat Siamese. Why? Identifies as black but acts Chinese. I think there's also like hold up. Can I get just Houdini lyrics? Just the full lyrics. Houdini Eminem lyrics. So like the full lyrics, because at the very end of it, at the very end of it, it's not even Eminem, it's another guy, I'm pretty sure, and he goes, no, it's fantastic. It's the best lyric I ever heard in my life. Like, my transgender cat Siamese, he acts black, no, he's black but acts Chinese. It's genius. Hold up, music. I'm trying to right now remember if it's in this one or in the other one. Houdini, Eminem. If it's in that one or in that one, there's a lyric that's so genius. It might needs to be in annals of history. Hold up. Is this not this one? I guess it's not this one. Hold up. There's another lyric. Hold up. Eminem, where Megan Thee Stallion at? I wanna fuck that hoe. Googling this is fucking driving me crazy. Hold up. Oh, okay. There it is. It's from album. Oh, the Antichrist one. Yeah. Okay. Eminem Antichrist. Eminem. Lyrics. Just give me lyrics. Antichrist lyrics. Okay. At the very end of Eminem's Antichrist, they have Bizarre, who I don't know the artist, but like his name is Bizarre, spelled Bizarre. And okay, so intro, I ain't going nowhere. It's about to get scary, bizarre. It's about to get dark. Guess who's back? Straight out of the gutter with a dirty rubber plus my homeless mother. Where's Bruce Jenner at? I wanna fuck that hoe. Where's Megan the Stallion at? I wanna suck that toe. 20 years in shit, I'm past addiction. I'm at CVS trying to find my past prescription. My dad didn't listen. I passed the mission. It's so good. No, it's so good. It's so good. With a dirty rubber plus my homeless mother. Where's Bruce Jenner at? I wanna fuck that hoe. Where's Megan Thee Stallion at? I wanna suck that hoe. It's genius. No, I will not accept. I will not accept the criticism of this genius bars. Where's Bruce Jenner at? I wanna fuck that hoe. Where Megan Thee Stallion at? Whoever lets him cook needs to continue, okay? Because this fucking absolute genius is once in a generational. He was right in fire, okay? Ryman... Bro, rhyming hoe with a toe, okay? And saying you wanna suck toes? Crazy, crazy moves, okay? I respect that so much more. Yeah, let's see what was what scores did they want. Oh, I did at least pretty good. No, what? Oh, fuck. Okay. Shame. Damn, how many of these are there? Wow. This is fucking insane. Oh, we can already enter this one. Okay, but before that, what's the last one? I know Kung Fu. Oh, this is the Matrix reference. Okay. Yeah, it's straight up Matrix. Damn, this guy is fucking fully in Matrix. What the fuck is happening to him? Whoop. Hold up, sorry, that fucking Matrix maneuver really made me stagger. What the fuck was that? Hold up. He's still there. Hold up. Can I just restart the challenge? Yeah. I'm always thinking about that lyric. In Matrix? I mean, really, I don't even know how to like if you want somebody to describe you what happened in Matrix is like it's like an okay movie. In Matrix 2 specifically? Oh yeah, I have no idea. I don't remember. Wait, wasn't the fight between Neo and bunch of Agent Smiths in a... Wasn't this fight in a third movie? Yeah, but wasn't this fight in the third movie, not the second one? All right, I can't pick up weapons. I forgot. Yeah, no, they did fight in a train station in the first one, but when it was multiple Agent Smiths, that was a fight in the third movie when Agent Smith managed to clone himself, essentially. That was a third movie, right? And I do not remember third movie. Yeah, a second movie. I mean, in comparison. In comparison, yeah, like the second movie is like completely out of my memory in that regard. Like I have no idea what happened in the second movie in comparison. Did Agent Smith die in probably. Did Agent Smith die in the second or the first movie? Because he like died, and then the reason he's the reason he's like the big threat in the third one is because he came back to life. He got better. Wait, hold up. What? Oh, okay. For a second, my fucking yeah. I'm pretty sure in the second movie, that's when they introduced the fact that there was like previous versions of agents, and you had the like albino dreaded agents who could like go through walls and shit. I'm pretty sure that's what I remember. Fuck. God damn it. Where Megan Thee Stallion at? I wanna fuck that hoe. Where's Bruce Jenner at? I wanna suck that hoe. No, is it the reverse instead? What? The fact that things are floating is very weird. Fuck. It is weird, I think. Fuck, come on. He's only getting tougher. I guess so. God damn it. I'm impressed, Mr. Anderson. Bro, the fact that now they also randomly fucking slow down times, that's pissing me off. Bro, that guy stopping like this is a... God no. Hold up. Get punched. There it is. The fact that he's like stopped like this is insane. God damn it. Last wave, come on. Get punched by me, Mr. Anderson. Whoop. Bro, that like backflip, front flip, whatever the fuck it is. That was fucking so insane, actually. That was such an insane move. Finally. Damn. You need to be 45 to clear this. What the fuck? In 5 ways, stay as young as you can for 6 waves. Stay as young as you can for 5 waves. Get the highest score. Stay as young as you can for 5 waves. I want to see this. Oh, what the fuck? Why are you naked? Hold up, what? God no, it again? You're just mad because you can't hold weapons.
Are you nervous?
Bitch.
No way. Drop it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Haven't you had enough?
There it is. God damn it. I was trying to fucking pound the fuck out of that guy. And his lesbian girlfriend interrupted me. Oh, what? Where the fuck are these guys?
You can barely keep up.
I mean, I guess so. Oh, fuck, what?
So tough after all.
KDA? I don't know KDA.
You disappoint me.
Ah. Okay. You see, you combine two things that I'm not like in the know of. League and K-pop, you know? Two things that I could not be familiar with. Damn, only 31. What one thing I was discussing before on this channel is about the fact that like now you can there is one Oh yeah, sure, like arcane and stuff. So I was discussing about the fact that there is a way to find out if something is AI or not, if it's like a drawn image. And this is a video that essentially explains how to figure it out. And essentially, here, you see? So essentially, pure white background, right? Suddenly not so white background. If you up the contrast and the brightness, it just shows you all the fucked up pixels that are like this. How you figure out if something is AI, because essentially all of this background, this as well, it's supposed to be like the same color. This is not supposed to be a different color, but because it's AI makes it like pixel by pixel. It makes it like this brick by brick. It kind of goes like, okay, so this brick is this wide, 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 this brick, and so on and so forth until it becomes like this is a monotone background, but like then it looks like this. It's a thing that I remembered. But you know what's not AI is this.
Now what kind of diabolical dirt are you planning with these kids?
Oh, I got the diabolical dirt right here. Diabolical. These nuts in your face. I know you hear me snapping. I know you hear me snapping. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute, ho. What's this? You know my money supposed to be folded, not rolled it, bitch.
I actually want to watch Black Dynamite, like the entire thing, but including these not animated, the other like actual live action Black Dynamite. I kind of want to watch it. Fucking dope. I watched a little bit of it, but not enough. The guy drops a ladder. Slow down, put on my hazard lights. The guy tailgating him behind. Everybody avoids the fucking ladder. That's this guy. Hazard lights? Don't tailgate. I feel like I've only heard this music in Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so it's kind of makes me think like this is like somehow this is like Always Sunny in Philadelphia skit. Have you watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia? It's such a good show. It's called Happy Go Lively. Okay. Happy Go. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like Happy Go Lucky. Is that the? Oh. No, it's slightly. No, yeah, it's Happy Go. No, it's oh, it isn't. Yeah, it's like public domain, so it's used in SpongeBob and it's used in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I think of it as yeah, I think of it more as Always Sunny in Philadelphia because Happy Go Lively. Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I assume it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia as well. Name song in all those episodes was Happy Go Lively. Yeah. So yeah, it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is also. It's I assume it's just in the public library, library, and so gay activity and Happy Go Lively chords. Interesting. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Happy Go Lively. So it's used by many shows essentially. I think of Always Sunny. You've seen a little bit of Always Sunny? Because my favorite clip of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Well, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I think it's this one. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. This is my favorite. I sent this clip to my mom. I was like, I'm watching this new show. What I see, and then I send this clip to my mom. Bro, is this fucking... is this looped? Oh god, that's even worse. What the fuck? Why is it extra long? It's extra looped. No, I was like, hey mom, I'm watching this new show. Want to see a clip of it? And this is what I sent to her. And she was like, what the fuck did you send? I'm like, that's a new show I'm watching. And she's like, on average, a mom would not like. Yeah. Well, the point of the episode is that they see this guy jerking it, and they're like, "I'm gonna need to," and these guys decide that they need to solve the homeless epidemic, and then they go around trying to beat up homeless.
He's masturbating.
Oh, yeah, no, I know about that guy.
It's not even the only one. There is the one where it's Oh, have you seen the one where the actor who plays Dennis plays in he plays he plays like this millionaire crazy I genuinely okay. He plays like this crazy millionaire in like he plays like this crazy millionaire that was part of the founders of BlackBerry. Like it's essentially supposed to be like a mockumentary, supposed to be like a semi based on a really true story about BlackBerry phones. But like he plays so well as a crazy millionaire that's kind of like I loved it.
Oh, yeah. This is gonna knock your socks off. You never know who you're gonna run into, what they're gonna be doing. You love the bridge, right? This is a lot like being under the bridge, I would think.
So,
right?
it's way better than that.
Yeah.
Under the boardwalk is a magical place, man. I have a special place in my heart because I had my first kiss down here. Did you? Oh, dude, all kinds of romantic shit happens. Oh, God!
I was planning. I was when I was sending clips to my mom. I was debating between this one and the one with masturbating homeless guy, and I sent the masturbating homeless guy instead. But either one of them is good. But hold up, BlackBerry movie. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. Alright. 2023, huh? Only 3 years ago.
North America, and nobody has figured out how to use it.
But yeah, this is the actor who plays Dennis.
It's like the Force. Sorry, have you seen Star Wars?
No.
Is he? Hold up. That 80s show. Oh shit, he is. He's in that 80s show. Oliver, I don't know that 80s show. I've seen a couple of clips of like that 70s show, right? But that 80s show? That's fucking insane. There's how many that 80s, that 70s shows are there? Is it like a big... Well, so is it the American television sitcom set in 1984? Is it aired from January 2002 on Fox? Created the wake of successful sitcoms at 70s show. It shared similar title and many of the same writers and production stuff, but was not actually a spin-off of that series. The show was cancelled after 13 episodes. Oh. No wonder I have not heard of it. If it was cancelled after 13 episodes in 2002? It didn't even like outlast that 70s show. That's fucking insane. You know, the guy from that 70s show, one of the actors, was actually also in the Only 13. But one of the actors for that 70s show was actually also in 2.5 Men, and in the worst season of 2.5 Men, actually, in the worst latter half of 2.5 Men. I actually enjoyed 2.5 Men somewhat. The problem with 2.5 Men was the fact that it was going on for a really long time, and one of the actors was Charlie Sheen. Well, Charlie Sheen, this guy, right? And the problem is that he was a drug addict. He may be still a drug addict. And during 2.5 Men, it eventually got canceled. Well, they killed off his character because he was getting into like verbal altercations with like other cast members. And after his character got killed off, Charlie Sheen was on a drug bender where he, I think, threatened his ex-wife to kill his threatened to kill his ex-wife. But that's besides the point of the fact that on his drug bender, he also claimed to have tiger blood in his veins. Hold up. Which also, by the way, is the downfall of 2.5 Men, because it started 2.5 Men, right? You have 2.5 Men. You have 2 men, Charlie Sheen and his brother, not biological, but like I don't know, his like this guy was playing Lex Luthor in CW Arrowverse, right? And then you had the kid, right? And then as it evolved, this guy got killed off. This guy had to move on because he was literally acting since he was fucking 10 years old, okay? And so they replaced this guy remained, and so they replaced it with this is supposed to be like a daughter of this guy somehow, and this guy was supposed to be a replacement of this guy, but also instead of, so this guy's entire character was essentially Charlie Sheen, because Charlie Sheen's actual character was leeching into the character, but he was supposed to be like a music writer, playboy who like eats pussy for breakfast, washes down with alcohol, lunch more pussy, dinner guess what, pussy again, okay? Maybe ass somewhere in between as a snack. Okay, that was his character. That was his character, okay? And he's a loser brother, the loser divorced chiropractor brother with a kid. We're moving into this playboy's Malibu beach house, okay? So this guy had to manage to not eat as much pussy anymore. And then he got replaced by this guy whose character was, he was a tech millionaire because he was kind of like Mark Zuckerberg or whatever. He was, I think that was literally his like introduction where they were like, oh, so are you like Mark Zuckerberg? And he's like, richer. And that was his entire plot, that he was like a nerd. He was like a rich nerd, and he was a replacement for Charlie, but instead of being like a crazy party animal, he was like a nerd, you know? Hold up. Charlie Sheen, Charlie Sheen Fallout, I guess? I don't... Charlie Sheen 2011 Fallout. Significant public fallout occurred in 2011. And within us, stemming from Sheen's substance abuse issues and erratic public behavior. Incident. Amidst personal struggles, Sheen launched a series of public rants against Laurie, the creator of the show, calling him clown, making anti-Semitic insults. Ooh, not good. At that time, it was not cool. Well, I still think it's not cool to be anti-Semitic. But, like, there is a problem with, like, Israel, kind of, you know? Like, the problem is the fact that, like, Israel will call you anti-Semitic for saying war crimes are not cool. Anyway, March, Warner Bros. Fired Sheen from television show. He filed a wrong termination, which was settled. Aftermath, Sheen was replaced by Anton Kutcher. Juvenile. Sheen also had fallout with director Oliver Stone after being passed over for Born on the 4th of July. Charlie Sheen, drug bender, I guess. Drug bender. Alcohol, cocaine was adult Phil Stamp Casey Jordan, which ended with him rushed to the hospital for severe abdominal pains. That's all. Banging 7-gram rocks of crack cocaine, a statement he later contextualized in his memoir. He made a memoir. That's great. Other extreme incident inside 32-hour cocaine nosebleed on the set of Money Talks and desperate attempt to stay awake during the filming of Free Money. Free Money? Why is there two money ones? By shoving an ice cube into his rectum. He shoved an ice cube up his ass to stay awake. His ejection ultimately led to his firing from 2.5 Men. Yeah. Anders, director of Sheen, counselor, helping wean him off. Charlie Sheen, Tiger, Blood. Shoving ice cubes up your ass is crazy.
It's like winning. I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed. I have one gear. Go. Because I'm me. I'm different. I just have a different constitution. I have a different brain. I have a different heart. I have a different...
By the way, he was one of the earliest memes because of this interview. This was an interview that he made where he was like, yeah, like hold up.
It's like winning. I don't know.
It's like winning. That was a meme for a while.
Oh, man, I was banging 7
7
gram
gram
rocks,
rocks,
and finishing them
finishing
because
them.
that's how I roll. I have one speed, I have one gear. Go.
Go.
Because I'm me, I'm different. I just have a different constitution, I have a different brain, I have a different heart, I have a different, I get tiger blood, man. I'm
This is such a fantastic one.
heart.
I have a different heart. I have a different
I get
brain.
tiger blood, man.
I got tiger blood.
I'm too smart. Too smart to blink, and I cured my brain. That's epic. The run I was on made Sinatra, Flynn, Jagger, Richards, all of them just look like, droopy-eyed, armless children. I expose people to magic. I expose them to something they're never otherwise going to see in their boring, normal lives, and I gave that to them. I may forget about them tomorrow, but they'll live with that memory for the rest of their lives, and that's a gift.
I was banging 7 gram rocks. That's how I roll.
That interview that you did in 2000.
I don't care. Also, not what's his name? Tucker Carlson. Fuck no. Jesus Christ. Oh, hold up.
He
There's
really
more.
wanted to prove to you.
Did talk it was your
And just,
passion
yes.
is coming off as erratic to
Right,
people.
well, you borrow my brain for 5 seconds and just be like, dude, can't handle it. Unplug this bastard. Yeah, because it fires in a way that is, I don't know, maybe not from this particular terrestrial realm.
I think some of those things that you're putting out there are making people think something's wrong with you.
That has nothing to do with me, really. I mean, they're entitled to, I suppose, interpret.
Well, he was banging 7 gram rocks. He got tiger blood in his veins. Okay.
Stuff as they must. What are you a doctor of?
Some are saying that you're bipolar.
Wow, what does that mean?
I guess that you're on 2 ends of the spectrum.
Wow, and then what? What's the cure? Medicine? Make me like them? Not gonna happen. I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what? If
I'm not bipolar. I'm by winning.
bipolar, aren't there moments where a guy like crashes and like in the corner, like, oh my God, it's all my mom's fault? Shut up. Shut up. Stop. Move forward.
Have you had any celebrities reach out to you to try and help you?
Yeah, like radical people like Sean Penn and Mel Gibson and Colin Farrell and just radical people, and they're not telling me what to do.
Who gave you the best piece of advice?
Well, they didn't give me any advice, and within that, there's great advice. It was just love, and so just to see. It's oftentimes says unknown, but occasionally a giant marquee name comes through on your caller ID, and it's like winning.
When was the last time you used?
Winning.
I use a blender. I use a vacuum cleaner. I use household items. When was the last time I ingested or took drugs?
Yes. When was the last time you took drugs?
Such an AA stupid expression or term. I don't remember. I do not remember.
A week ago, 2 weeks ago,
Maybe a month
2 days ago.
6 weeks. I don't know.
Months ago, bro. 10 seconds ago, probably, in the fucking dressing room. Man, who are you lying to?
I don't know. It was a couple days before the suits rolled in and said, change it. Change everything. We're shutting you down.
Tell me about the last time you took drugs.
The last time I took drugs, I probably took more than anybody could survive.
What are we talking about? How much?
I don't know, man. I was banging 7 gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have
No.
one speed, I have one gear. Go.
Well, they did confirm that they literally were supplying him with a little bit of cocaine just to make sure that he's to wean him off, because because essentially if you're an addict to something, you don't want to go cold turkey immediately. You have to kind of like wean the person off it. You have to give them a little bit of supply. Like if you immediately take it away, they're gonna have like such a withdrawal they might fucking die.
Oh.
How do you survive that?
Because I'm me. Because I'm me. I'm different. I just have
How do you survive that? I'm me. I'm different.
a different constitution. I have a different brain. I have a different heart. I have a different, I get tiger blood, man.
You don't worry that you're going to die when you take that many drugs?
Dying's for fools.
But you're
Dying's
only
for amateurs.
human.
Now, there's certain blends I will not entertain because that's how people go down. And I'm too smart to do that. So, I'm sorry for the guys that happened to, but you should have read the directions before you showed up at the party.
So you actually have a strategy about how you take your drugs?
No, I just have a couple of rules.
Describes his drug use more than anybody could survive. Such a good
strategy.
You're clean right now.
Sure.
So is this better now?
You're clean right now. Sure.
Your life now, clean with your children.
Yeah,
is
no,
it better
it's perfect.
than
It's not
being
better.
on drugs?
It's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah. No, it doesn't compare. They're whole different realities. There's great things about both, but what I'm harnessing now is absolute, you know, focus. It's exciting. It's exciting. I've come back.
Anyways, this is the reason why 2.5 Men after he quit was dog shit, because you cannot capture this energy any other way.
From a place.
You gotta have 7-gram rocks and tiger blood to get
People
this
can put
result,
labels
you
on it
know.
and they can figure all this stuff out. They can try to like normalize it, boring, stupid, you know, and that's fine. But for me, it's I've just answered to a higher calling, and it happened in a blink of an eye, and I'm totally excited by it, you know.
Are you worried you're going to relapse?
No,
Why?
because I'm not going to. Period. The end.
But how do you
I blinked
know?
and I blinked and I cured my brain. That's how. Everybody has the power. It's because everybody, you know, can't is the cancer of happen. Can't is the cancer of happen. I can't do it. The Nike slogan doesn't say just try it. Oh, okay. Just try it. No, just do it, man.
But you love to party.
I mean, what's not to love?
How do
Especially
you...
when you see how I partied, man. It was epic. The run I was on made Sinatra, Flynn, Jagger, Richards, all of them just look like, you know, droopy-eyed, armless children.
When you look back at the last time you used drugs, are you disgusted with yourself, or do you think, how could I have done that?
I'm proud of what I've created. It was
What do you think about, I'm proud. What do you think about your previous drug use? I'm proud, you know, damn. Like, boy. It's like, it's like that time I was at the party one time and I consumed so much alcohol that like for the first time I passed out, and then I was like trying to calculate how much I drank, and presumably I should have been dead like three glasses of gin before that. So I was like, whoa, that's pretty fucking impressive, and that's exactly like that,
was
but with cocaine.
radical.
You're proud of that party moment?
Of course. Why
Doing
wouldn't
all
I
those
be?
drugs?
No,
Why would you be?
Because I expose people to magic. I expose them to something they're never otherwise going to see in their boring, normal lives. And I gave that to them.
I exposed people to magic. I puked all over. I exposed people to magic. I passed out, and when I woke up, I was choking a guy. I have no idea what happened in between. Like,
I may forget about them tomorrow, but they'll live with that memory for the rest of their lives. And that's a gift, man.
One of the women said that she was afraid she might OD. One of the women who was here.
What's that got to do with me?
You're showing them the party.
I just, you know, that's got nothing to do with me. That's all on her. And if she does.
bro, if I bring you to a party and you overdose, that's your fault, really. Like I just brought you to the party, okay? Who told you to be a loser?
I'm sorry.
So good.
You say that you like the feeling of being on drugs, and it's
Not
exciting
anymore,
and
not
fun.
anymore.
Who doesn't? That's the point of drugs. Can you imagine you take drugs and you feel like shit the entire time and you go, I want it again. Like, no, obviously you're gonna fucking feel great while on it, okay? That's why people take drugs. Nobody drinks because they like the taste.
More bored the hell out of me after a while. I was like, okay, let's try something else.
How can anyone believe that you will stay clean, given your track record?
I'm not interested in what people believe. I'm interested in what I believe, and I believe in the truth. And that's what rules me.
And Charlie Sheen did end up taking that drug test while we were in his home. He passed the urine test, but also took a more comprehensive blood test that would reveal if even more drugs were taken.
Cool. Tiger blood, man. Anyway, on this tiger blood moment, we are... I want to see Cherishin. On this tiger blood moment, we are wrapping up. Tomorrow we're going to continue with Sifu. After tomorrow, it's Quake 4. Then it's Quake 4 again. And then a new game on Friday, Saturday. And Sunday is going to be Coding Stream. That's what we are wrapping up. Thank you, KJ, for staying here with me. Have a good day. Bye.